And this is definitely not the pairing we were expecting.
I had heard that the #1 draft pick and their partner here tonight were tight, but I didn't expect indie wrestler Chase to be pushed aside.
I don't know who's more surprised, us or Lexis King and Jacy Jayne. They planned for a cakewalk and instead got a match against one of the best WWE has to offer and their debuting partner.
Let's see what else the challengers have up their sleeves as they battle for the Unity Tag titles. Corey, what's the champ's mindset right now heading into this huge title defense?
Confidence is key, Cole. They have to remind themselves that they are the absolute best WWE has to offer right now. The moment they doubt that is the moment we could very likely see them get picked off.
The following contest is a intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the Ladies Man and the Superstar Adorable. And their opponents, the team of Lexis King and Jacy Jayne.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. How much might a surprise change like this affect the Unity Champ's game plan?
A heck of a lot. Everybody in the arena expected an indie wrestler named Chase, and instead, we had the WWE debut of a formidable partner for the #1 draft pick.
Well, not to mention it was a very sneaky and shrewd strategy to pull this switch on Mutiny. King and Jayne have got to adjust on the fly while already in the thick of things. And he is directed into the corner.
And knew what was coming there.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch.
Look at this. Boom. Nice. Stomping down. Ooh, looking stunned here, guys.
Hoisted to the top.
There is the Tower of London.
The champ has absorbed some damage. Moonsault. Moonsault. Momentum entirely against Lexis here.
Lexis unable to use his wide arsenal here.
At last, he's keeping that string of offense in check.
Maybe King's found a new source of aggression to battle back with. Snapmare takeover. Oh, right to the spine. And he's ready to switch things up, tagging out.
Got out of the way, but can he capitalize? Locking up here. Oh, poke to the eyes.
That seems to have really gotten him. He could have an eye injury.
Nonetheless, the match continues.
JC eats a clothesline.
But Lexis King with the belt shot.
And the referee never saw it.
The champions are going to retain.
Wait, foot on the ropes.
Is that the wrestler Chase who is supposed to compete tonight?
Credit to the challengers for throwing NXT off their game.
Hold on. Spear on JC Jane.
Looks like his eye's okay.
Or at least okay enough.
Setting up for some kind of double team move.
And down onto JC Jane with the cover.
That'll do it. We officially have new Unity Tag Team Champions.
We just witnessed amazing teamwork from these two, and it paid off with not only a title win, but a major victory in the war against Mutiny.
And don't forget the assist from Chase.
Mutiny shocked the world with their invasion a couple weeks ago, but now taking their Unity tag titles that they held in such high regard is a shot across NXT's bow.
I have a feeling this is only the beginning between these two sides.
I saw what you did by pulling a fast one on NXT and winning their Unity championships. Clever.
Thanks. I don't think you've been introduced to the newest team member in our fight against Mutiny.
You used to date each other, right?
Don't hold that against me.
I won't. Welcome to WWE. But I do have to remind both of you, I've decided to remain neutral in this whole issue with NXT. I'm too close to it, so this isn't our fight. And besides, when it comes to competition, it's not just a catchphrase. It really is what's best for business.
We understand your stance, but we don't have to agree with it. We're going to do everything we can to stop Mutiny.
And if that happens, great. But if Mutiny comes out on top, then we'll pivot in that direction. It's what we do in WWE. We're constantly reacting and evolving. It's how we succeed. So like I said, good luck. But I can't support one side or the other until this is all over.
Welcome back, Punk.
Looks like I missed out on all the fun. That was impressive how you tricked them into defending their Unity titles. And then walked away with them, too. Well done. Thanks. I guess that producer Troy was fired by Mutiny for his screw-up and is now groveling to get his job back with us. Good luck with that. I have to admit, I'm a little jealous. You got your hands on the Unity champions after what they did to me. But I'll get my shot sooner than later.
I know you will. Which leads us to our next move. We've spoken to the GMs, and we think the best strategy is to divide and conquer between Raw and SmackDown.
At least Aldous and Pierce have our backs, unlike old Triple H. Convenient how he continues to sit on the sidelines, isn't it? Yeah, it is convenient. I can't believe he's still staying neutral. Makes you wonder if there's something else going on there.
In any event, if we split up, we'll have coverage on both brands to fight off any Mutiny attacks. I'll be headed to SmackDown.
And I'll be focusing on Raw. What about you, Punk? I think it makes sense for me to float between both brands to help keep an eye on things. There's a lot of top names jumping ship, and I'd like to use my influence to put an end to that.
Sounds like a solid plan. Which brand should we focus on first?
This live event match is gonna be epic. Want to be a part of it?
Am I the only one seeing this, Oos? NXT's Mutiny out here making moves, pulling everyone to their side while people watch the uprising from the sidelines. Even Triple H and the board are low-key cheering for them.
You don't have to remind me. I saw it firsthand at the draft, remember? It should be all hands on deck.
Yeet. We need more people doing stuff like taking those Unity titles off them.
Thanks. It might have been a small victory, but every little bit helps. If we can keep chipping away, eventually they'll topple.
For real. Anything to slow their momentum down. It was starting to feel like they could do whatever they wanted. Reminds me of when the Bloodline first started. We had that edge. And nobody was cool like us.
But we've seen that all play out before, right? Starts out hot, but a lot of folks are gonna get left out once they get what they want, you know?
Seen it, felt it. When you're useful, you get used. When you're not, well, like you said, we've seen how that plays out.
It's impressive the way Mutiny's able to manipulate people. They've got a knack for pulling strings and making the bad guy look cool. But that's something we could work with. Use their own game to play them.
You got something cooking.
You said it yourself. People are joining up because Mutiny is cool. It's got an edge that makes standard corporate WWE look basic.
We can't compete with that smoke.
Not unless I show them some fire, Oos.
So you do have a plan. Yeet.
Yep. And I'm kicking it off later tonight. You're gonna love this one, Jay.
Can't wait, Oos.
It's the superstar who is destined for WWE greatness.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 259 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, in Ladies Man.
Guys, what's up with the NWO shirt?
I love the nod to the past. Is this maybe an embrace of those notorious NWO devious and disruptive tactics?
Color me concerned, Corey. He could be hinting at an alliance with Mutiny. That would be a major shift in the power balance.
Stand up and pay respect to the master.
And his opponent, representing American-made from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
Gable's recently taken a whole new class under his wing, and they're much better than those old losers. Chad Gable is a paragon of athleticism.
And Chad Gable leads his students by a brutal example. I'm sure I'm not the only one still distracted by that NWO shirt. It's tough to focus on the match with that hanging in the air.
The Japan shoulders are down. But is it enough? He gets an emphatic kick out.
He's not even close to being done yet.
Ooh, that'll fillet your chest. Indy counters.
He's heading back to the ring.
Double underhook applied. Butterfly suplex. Nothing fancy here. Backbreaker. Backbreaker.
As the leg trap, fisherman suplex.
Oh, foot just stomping down.
Oh my God! Propped up in the corner. Perilous position for him to be in here. What are we going to see here?
This superstar in their wheelhouse. Superplex.
Well, when it's not done, not done. Falcon Arrow. It's going to take a certain kind of willpower to keep going after being taken down like that. Dominating cross-body.
Can Gable withstand much more of this?
This is Chad's perseverance getting tested.
Punch right in the head.
Looking a bit stunned at the top rope.
Climbing up top. Look at the blows to the back of the neck and followed by a back superplex. Oh my! Cross-body.
It seems like this match is becoming something of an uphill battle for him.
Yeah, but you got to think this match is still anyone's. Some might call that showing off, but what a display. What a way to flaunt your abilities.
Turn it around with a reversal.
Oh, face first.
Lands the elbow. And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver coming.
It's the ankle lock, putting a ton of torque on the joint.
This might just do it. Looking to get out, and yes, what a counter to break the hold and escape serious injury.
Clothesline.
Kick right to the midsection. This ought to be good. What power!
But wait a minute. Not done yet?
Samoa drop.
That can do Gable in.
Cover. It's over. All in a night's work.
Here is your winner, the Ladies Man.
An impressive victory, and maybe with the win under his belt, we can get some clarity about his attire.
I hope so, Corey. With all the chaos Mutiny is causing these days, the last thing we need is ambiguity. I have a feeling this is more than just a random shirt.
Incredible performance out there tonight, but I think there's one question on everyone's mind. Why the NWO shirt?
Look, we all know that WWE is at a turning point. There's a civil war brewing, and it's largely because WWE has become stale, predictable, formulaic. We need to evolve.
So you're saying that you're joining Mutiny?
No. Mutiny is chaos for the sake of chaos. And just like so many times in history, the real fighters are going to get pushed aside once the leaders get what they want. Anyone who thinks they could trust Bayley and KO to protect their best interests is an idiot. So here's my message to all the superstars on both sides and everywhere in between. It's time for a new direction. We need to embrace our past to forge our future. That's why I'm wearing this shirt. The NWO wasn't about politics. It was about power and domination. So anyone who wants to stop playing the game and wants to run it, join me in my NWO movement.
That is a powerful call to arms, but as the former #1 draft pick, some might say you're as establishment as it gets. How do you reconcile that with calling for this new direction?
Being the #1 pick gives me a platform. My position lets me bridge the gap between the establishment and the rebels. I'm not here to tear down. I'm here to build better. So stand with me and take the third path. Not mutiny, not the WWE establishment, but a movement built on real power. I'm calling for a new era. Not just to challenge mutiny, but to redefine this business as it should be through dominance and brute force. Welcome to the New World Order.
So, do you want to tell me what the hell you're thinking? Bringing back the NWO?
Relax. Let me explain.
You'd better explain. I made you the #1 draft pick because I trusted you to be a cornerstone for WWE, not spearhead a whole new rebellion.
It's not another rebellion. This NWO stuff is just a way to stir up some trouble within Mutiny. It's a play. I just need people to believe it's real. And that's obviously working.
That is a pretty good idea, actually. But I really wish you'd run the stuff past me first.
I would have had I known you'd get this upset. Trust me, Pierce. I'm Team WWE. I'm going to shake NXT up from the inside and give us the upper hand. Just let this play out.
Okay, I'll give you some rope. Just be smart.
I always am. That's why it's working.
And here's the man reviving the NWO in more ways than one.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 259 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, in Ladies Man.
He's not just emulating the New World Order, he's declaring war on mutiny with Joe Coffey and Shotzi by his side. All proudly NWO.
Any enemy of mutiny is a friend of mine, Corey, and he is clearly rallying powerful allies.
drawn as the new NWO faces Mutiny right now.
This is one intimidating superstar.
I agree with you, Saxton. I pity those who pick a fight with Braun Breaker.
And his opponent, from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Braun Breaker!
Breaker has had a meteoric rise in this in-ring career, both in NXT and on the main roster.
Yeah, Breaker firmly believes that actions speak louder than words, and he likes to let his actions do the talking every time he enters the building.
Well, Braun Breaker's never afraid to keep the fight going even after the bell's rung. Braun is never afraid to put superstars on the shelf.
All about asserting himself as the top dog in this business. Breaker really a generational talent, seemingly built to be a force in this industry.
Yeah, Breaker's extremely explosive in the ring. He's endlessly charismatic out of it and wise beyond his years from bell to bell.
Clearly learned a lot from his family about the business, but is easily carving his own path and legacy of dominance.
This isn't just another match. The newly formed NWO needs to show they can stand up to Mutiny's challenge.
Exactly, Corey. And with Mutiny members like Joe Coffey and Shotzi now donning NWO colors, this fight isn't just pivotal, it's personal.
And our personal feelings aside, I'm sure Mutiny wants to squash this new faction before they can prove the NWO can be major players too.
Very measured elbow drop.
Uh-oh. Half and half suplex. Lights out. Hooked up in the corner.
Exploder suplex.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back. What a cross body.
And he's absorbed some stiff offense already. Moonsault! Breaker can't seem to get out of harm's way. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked. Oh, just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold.
What a shot.
Off and over with a Frankensteiner. And right into the pin.
Uh-oh. Not enough pressure on the pin.
Control on a suplex.
It couldn't have felt good being chucked around like that.
And the ref clearing the area of that dangerous weapon.
Tossing them aside.
Uh-oh. Somersault plancha to the floor.
And that takes so much skill to land with such accuracy.
It takes a whole lot of luck, too.
Goes under the ropes and into the ring.
There's some power behind that punch.
Boom, what an uppercut. Jarring. Uh-oh. Half and half suplex. Lights out.
Turning the tables.
Ooh, clothesline delivered.
He's starting to look battered.
It speaks to the intensity of this match. It has been a very rough affair so far.
Kick right to the midsection. This ought to be good. What power!
done yet. Samoa drop.
Breakker doesn't know where he is.
Into the cover. He kicks out somehow.
Breakker defiantly getting his shoulder up in time.
And now the question runs in the mind, how am I going to be able to end this?
And it seems like his head might be the target here.
Constant pressure being kept on Braun.
Braun's on the wrong side of every exchange. Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down.
Trap the arm.
Neck breaker. So smooth.
Ooh, well-planted knee.
Ouch. Manages to slip out of the way. Spear! Spear!
Breakker might have him.
Into the pinfall for the victory. Oh my God, did you see that? Kick out at one. Calculating the next move here. Flinged across the way. From the middle rope. Nobody home. What an impact.
Trampling the opposition. Oh, man. Oh, man.
And he's seeing stars right about now.
Either stars or he's seeing double. Taken down. What is this superstar looking for?
Legs are grapevine. Now the arms are trapped. This won't end well.
Oh, big stop. Breakker's on the edge of defeat. Can he respond?
A kick right to the midsection. This ought to be good. One power bomb.
Well, wait a minute. Not done yet? Samoa drop. I don't think he's going to get up after that one.
Makes the cover. And that'll do it. It's finally over with the win.
Here's your winner.
After that victory, it seems clear this new NWO is poised to be a major player in the fight against Mutiny.
Absolutely, Cole. They're taking over. The New World Order is here, and they're not just here to participate. They're here to dominate.
NWO for life, baby. And boss, before you say anything, you should know I'm already putting together a crew to help the Black and White take out Mutiny and rest of the WWE. So far, it's me, and that's it. But you gotta start somewhere.
Right, look, just slow down.
I can't slow down. I'm all in. SmackDown is gonna get smacked. Raw is gonna get cooked. They won't even be able to call it Raw anymore. They'll have to call it Extra Well Done, even though it won't be well done at all when we're through with them. NWO!
Quiet, Truth. Listen, this whole NWO thing, it's complicated.
No, it's not. That's the beauty of it. I don't know if you've noticed, but there are a lot of superstars here who are 3 corners short of a squared circle. If you get my drift, they're very easily fooled. That's why we need this. It's totally real, and it's awesome. Watch. NWO Sneak Attack.
Y'all know what time it is. Black flag on everything.